Good morning.
Good morning or afternoon, whenever you
Or
decide
whenever
to do
you're
this.
watching it. That's right. Okay, this is day 2 of our online learning, and today we're going to combine all the beginning classes with the exception of percussion class. Okay, and the materials you're going to need are going to be your instrument. You're going to need your scale sheet. The woodwind class 3 might even want to use that D-flat scale sheet that we were using today, well, yesterday. And you need your pin stack music, okay? You know what that is. That's Ironheart and Land of a Thousand Dances, okay? Also, you need your Sound Innovations book. We're going to work first on page 31 and then on page 33. And you are certainly welcome to have your smart music on the screen if you like for the Sound Innovations, but we'll be running the sound on that. All right, let's get started. Mr. Harrison and I are here up at school waiting for kids to pick up instruments. I'm going to be filming most of the time, and he'll play, and maybe we'll switch partway through. All right, here we go. We're going to start with Remington F. Everybody's instruments up. Ready? 1, 2, best sound, play. With the scale review, and we're going to do concert B flat, E flat, F, and A flat. So let's start with B flat, and I'm going to ask that you play it like 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then remember we're going to tongue up and slur down. And for right now, if you can play them 2 octaves, we're only going to play 1. So choose your octave. Everybody, concert B flat. Ready? Concert B flat. 1, 2, ready, and play. Okay, so I get a chance to play. Mr. Harrison's going to film me, and I'm going to play concert E flat. Concert E flat. That would be clarinet and trumpet F. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, now. I'm going to play another one and then we'll switch back to Mr. Harrison. So here's concert F, clarinet G, saxophone D, French horn
B flat.
B flat. All right, here we go. We're doing concert F. Ready? 1, 2, concert F. All right, we're going to switch back to Mr. Harrison, and he's going to do concert A flat. Okay, now I want to remind trumpets and clarinets, that's your key of B flat, 2 flats, B flat, E flat. For saxophones, that's your key of F, 1 flat. And for French horns, that's your key of E flat, B flat, E flat, A flat. So everybody, here we go, A flat concert. 1, 2, ready, and go. Nice job. All right, so we're going to tell you that today we will review the concert D-flat scale. That's what some of you had for your lesson yesterday. And 3/4 time. We're going to perform lines 128 through 130 in the Student Sound Innovations book. And then we're going to shift over to page 33 and read lines 137 to 142 because the clarinets are working on their upper register review. Okay, also, since this is our pin stack day, and I'm so sad that we have to postpone it, we hope it's postponed and not cancel. Everybody needs to pray that we get to come back to school in a couple weeks. We will perform a pin stack preview concert. Okay, I want you to invite your family to this part by hollering across the living room, "Come hear our pin stack music, please."
Mom!
And we'll tell you when that part is. Okay, all right, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and go into our lesson. And I believe instead of starting with the D flat scale, we're gonna start with lines 31, page 31, lines 128 through 130. And kids, I think you know these, so we're gonna go ahead and just play them together, okay? So here we go. You'll get to hear Mr. Harrison on his wonderful, tremendous, terrific tuba. And here we go, Sound Innovations. We're on line 128.
It'll be 3 clicks and then it'll start, okay?
Okay. Ready, play. Okay, let's do that one more time. All right, we ready? Ready, play. All right, next we're going to do number 129. This is one of my favorites. Okay, 3/4 time. How many beats in the measure, kids? You better say
3.
3. The little kid over here with the beard said 3. All right, here we go. Ready? Ready, go. Okay, now what I want you to do before you play any music, anytime, you're going to look at 2 things at the beginning. You're going to look at your key and you're going to look at your time. It's kind of hard to see because of the glare, but you can see that it says Mr. Harrison's in the key of
B flat.
with 2 flats, B flat and E flat. Okay, now that's for all the C instruments. If you're a B flat instrument like clarinet or trumpet, you're in the key of C, so you have no sharps or flats. Altos, you're in the key of G with 1 sharp, and French horns are in the key of F, right? 1 flat. So, guys, look at your key, and then the next thing you do is look at your time, 3/4 time. Let's do that one more time. Ready, play. Very nice. Okay, and by the way, kids, the way we have this set up with the computer and the instrument, that's the best way right now with this online concentration in our learning, that you actually use smart music. Like, go to smart music. And you can even check out new tunes on there. So just, you know, search, find something you want to learn and go for it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do one more line out of page 31, and we're going to do number 130. Okay, now 130 is a song that might be familiar to some of you when you hear it. Let's go ahead and let Mr. Harrison play it with the smart music, and you finger along. Okay, name, notes, and finger. You're going to finger. I'm not going to name notes because right now we have too many notes to name with all the different instruments. You name your own. Here we go. So I think it says it's called Sea Shanty, but I want you to also know this is called Blow the Man Down. It's a very old and popular, famous tune that they play about ships at sea. Okay, so let's go ahead and try it together. Are we ready? Are you ready, kids? You're supposed to say,
aye, aye, Captain.
All right, here we go. Ready? Ready? Play. So the next part of our lesson, we're going to review the concert D-flat scale. Okay, now, kids, on this, if you're looking at your scale sheet, this is the one that has 5 flats for most of the band. Okay, the order of the flats, it spells bead, greatest common factor. So, B-flat, E-flat, A-flat, D-flat, and G-flat. Mr. Harrison, can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
G-flat, how do you finger that?
Well, it's the same as F sharp, right? In all the brass instruments, it's going to be 2 and 3 or 5th position on trombone. For flute, it's going to be like G with your 3rd finger down, same as F sharp.
Okay. All right. Now, clarinets. I don't know that we've gone over this scale. I'm going to have Mr. Harrison put the camera on me for a minute. Okay. So, clarinets. Concert D-flat is going to be your E-flat scale. I know a lot of you like this side key E-flat. So you're going to have E-flat, F, G, A-flat, which is your G sharp that we had in Christmas Bits and Pieces, B-flat, C, D, E-flat. Okay, so I'm going to go down, E-flat, D, C, B-flat, A-flat, G, F, E-flat. Okay, now you can't play that down lower because there's not a low E-flat on the clarinet. Okay, so let's play it, everybody. We're going to play in half notes. So I want you to play concert D-flat in half notes. I'm going to play it this time. And clarinets, if you need to, watch my fingers. 1, 2, half notes, go. And this time we're going to do the scale pattern. So we'll do half note, quarter, quarter, like we did earlier in our lesson. Ready? Everybody, concert D flat. Watch that extra flat. 1, 2, ready? That's a challenging scale, but I know you guys can do it. This would be a time to work that out. All right, so guys, the next part of our lesson will be for clarinets, really, to work on some high notes. And I'm going to ask Mr. Harrison to change the smart music to clarinet, please. And we're going to go to measure 137, line 137, page 33. And as you can tell, this is real life stuff here, because we actually have the principals here. They're passing out those Chromebooks. So I just want you to know, you have the best staff at Austin Academy, and we're part of it. So we can say, honestly, we're great. And your principals are great. And there's Pat Kroll and all these people working hard to make sure you have Chromebooks. All right, now, everybody, I know for you, this page, if you don't play clarinet, it's not very interesting. But for clarinet, it's awesome because they're learning how to add their register key and play higher. So we're just going to play through this. You're going to find it's kind of weird sounding music, but let's do it. We're doing Range Rover number 1. Awesome, huh, guys? So different, right? Aren't you glad you aren't in 7th period clarinet class when we work on these high notes? All right, let's just move on. We're going to move to the next one, which is probably one of those crazy imperative whatever things. They have weird names. All right, so just so you know, in our old book, they were called Grenadilla gorilla jumps because a clarinet is made out of grenadilla wood. All right, imperative interlude number 1. Are you ready? Okay, now, you have to be careful. Look at your key. We're in the key of concert, B flat. In the case of the clarinet and the trumpet, you're playing B naturals, okay? Alto saxophones, F sharps, okay? French horns, you must have E naturals. All right, let's do it. Sorry, I can't turn on the smart music. Here we go.
And ready, go.
Like we're in the Orient with these accompaniments. Cool. Not in Texas. Instead, we're in Japan. All right, here we go. So we're going to go to Range Rover 2. Notice it has changed key. Now, this is a clarinet book. Trumpet would be in the same key. So we're in 1 flat. That would be the key of F, but it's really concert E flat. So check your key signature out. This first note is going to be played first finger for the clarinet and a lot of the brass players. All right, here we go. Ready? I think they're going to make an announcement right in the middle of this, so let's keep moving. We're going to move on to the next one, which is another one of those imperative etudes, I guess. Okay, imperative interlude, number 2. And remember, same key that we just played in. Here we go, everybody. Clarinets, make sure you're making that thumb do dual duty. You're going to have, I know I said duty. All right, so you're going to have your thumb on an angle so that you can just rock it up to the register key while you still cover the F hole. I know, I just said that too. All right, here we go. Ready? This is real life. Kids, I'm a little bit flat on this clarinet. It is not mine. It works really well, but yeah, I can't make it any less flat very easily because it's already pushed all the way in. So I just want you to know I am listening to myself play. All right, let's keep going. We're almost through these. Okay, I said we were going to go up to 142, so we have 2 more, and then we get to do the fun part, the pin stack part. All right, here we go. Range Rover number 3. Ooh, Now we're in the South American land here. All right, I love it. All right, let's keep going. So the next one is going to be probably our last one for the book, and it's imperative interlude number 3. And I think everybody's going to be okay on their key. Here we go. Ready? One more. Sorry, I keep forgetting I have to turn it on. Finally got to hear those clarinets work out those high notes. Okay, I'm going to remind you before we do the best part of this lesson that you are going to all work on your D flat scale. Okay, I would like you to work on these lines in your Sound Innovations book. And remember your assignment that's due tomorrow. Now, it's different for clarinets and trumpets. All the people in Mr. Harrison's classes, as well as my third period class, you're going to record your D flat scale, okay? And you're gonna pick one line of those first 3 we did today on page 31. And then the clarinets are gonna pick from their assignment, 1 from each book, clarinets only and from Sound Innovations, okay? And then the trumpets, I don't know what your assignment is, but you do, so do whatever Miss Spa asked you to do. All right, we're so excited to visit with you. We hope that you'll join us through this next part. This is a place where you might want to pause your machine if you need to. I would like you to be in your band shirt if you could. And if you have a silly hat, you can go get it so you could pause the machine. Then what I'd like you to do is have your parents take a picture of you or maybe a video of you playing your pin stack music. Okay, kids. On my calendar, all the stuff we're missing keeps popping up. I'm disappointed, but we're gonna make it worthwhile today by playing our pin stack music. So take out Ironheart, Land of a Thousand Dances, and we're gonna play through these together in just a moment. So pause if you need to go get your gear. Okay, Mr. Harrison and I tomorrow in the chat, we're gonna make sure we have a silly hat and a band shirt, okay? Tomorrow our chat is same time, all this week. We will have the Google Meet at 10:45 to 11:15. And I'm telling you what, you guys, that made my day today visiting with you. That was really fun. Please make sure that you think about being in the band shirt and the goofy hat during that chat. That'll be fun. All right, so we're going to play we're going to play Ironheart. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave it set on nothing on the camera so that Mr. Harrison and I can both play because we want to get in on the fun. And I figure if we can't be judged at pin stack, by golly, we're going to play it together today. All right, so are you ready, guys? Here we go. Ironheart. Okay, that was awesome, Austin Academy Band. I'm pretty sure that would earn us a first division. Okay, so Mr. Harrison's gonna change the screen to the classroom so we can get the recording of Land of a Thousand Dances. And so just hang on just a second, parents. This would be our time for the percussion to shift to another instrument, a time to empty water on our horns, kids, a time to smile at the judges while they're writing comments, and I'm sure they're all glowing in our virtual concert. That's what it's gonna say. This band is fabulous. Okay, now we're reading off a score. So if Mr. Harrison and I stop for a minute or something, it's because we have to turn pages, okay? So I couldn't find the original parts to this, and we're gonna go ahead and turn it on in a second. And I think all you're gonna look at right now, if you look at this, you shouldn't be looking at this. You should be looking at the conductor and your music. We're gonna have it just show the hallway at Austin Academy while we play it. All right, here we go. Land of a Thousand Dances. Are you ready, kids? And I guess we're gonna have to just kind of, oh, I think Mr. Wisp puts a 2-measure count off on these. It'll be like click, 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 click. All right, you ready? Here we go.
1, 2, ready,
So sometimes we had to drop out. At one point, Mr. Harrison hit the sand. It's just been crazy. Okay, I'm going to tell you that we have had a great time running this class together. And I want everybody to know that through this whole time, we're thinking about you. So we're like,
We miss y'all, and it's good stuff. Yeah. Okay. No, yeah, we miss y'all, and it was good to see your faces today. And even some of the people that we were handing instruments to, it's good to see you. So you guys hang in there, and we'll be back soon, okay?
All right.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Don't forget your... Okay, so kids and parents, this is for you. Mr. Harrison and I are so excited about the prospect of coming back to school soon. I hope you will all stay really safe. By the way, Alex is really behind that mask. And I'm obviously who I am. So we'd just like to tell you that we were very pleased that our students came up to get any items that they needed to practice at home. I hope you're going to do your online learning, kids. Please make sure you stay safe and spend some family quality time. And know that we're looking forward to chatting with you each weekday at the designated times. Anything to say, Mr. Stormtrooper?
No, we miss y'all, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe, okay?
All right. Thank you, Austin Academy Band. You are the best.